The Chicago Bears get disrespected once again? What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL. Talk a little Bears, so if you're a Bears fan, make sure to go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button down below and turn on my post notifications because you don't want to miss out. I post daily videos, and to be notified, hit the bell icon down below, and you will be notified. And while you're at it, make sure to go ahead and also follow me on my social media. Links down below in the description and on the screen as well. With that being said, as you can tell, I'm pretty fired up about today's topic because the Bears, the staff, the players, everybody on the Bears just keeps getting disrespected, and I have to stand up for them, and that's what I'm going to do right now. So NFL.com came out with a list of the best head coaches in the entire NFL. So they basically ranked all of the head coaches besides the ones that are new head coach, guys like Cliff Kingsbury and etc. And of course, just like with, the Madden ratings, and I made a video about Mitch Trubisky being really low and very much disrespected on that list. I had to keep scrolling on this list too to find my guy, Matt Nagy, the head coach of the Chicago Bears. And he was listed as the 14th best head coach in the NFL. And I've got a few issues with that. So what is my issue with Matt Nagy? I believe he is a top 10 coach. So let's look at the list and see where Matt Nagy stacks up. So if you guys can see on my whiteboard here, this was the list put out by NFL.com, listing the top 10 head coaches. I believe this is obviously going into this season. Of course, you've got Bill Belichick at the top. No debate there. Pete Carroll, Sean Payton, Andy Reid, Doug Peterson, Sean McVay, John Harbaugh, Anthony Lynn. Then you have Mike Tomlin, Mike Zimmer, Dan Quinn, Frank Reich, Ron Rivera, then Matt Nagy at 14, John Gruden 15, Bruce Arians 16, and so on and so forth, okay? Here's my issue with Matt Nagy being at 14. I believe he's a top 10 coach. And I believe on this list, he should be obviously much higher. Now, I will say real quick before I talk about where I would rank him above the other head coaches, Kyle Shanahan was disrespected on this list as well. I think Kyle Shanahan's a phenomenal coach. It's just the 49ers have just been a train wreck with injuries, okay? And the roster's not really that great. So he's too low. And Bruce Arians is low as well. Okay, so here's my issue. So Bill Belichick, obviously no issues there. Pete Carroll, no issues there. Sean Payton, Andy Reid, Doug Peterson. Sean Payton has a Super Bowl. Doug Peterson's got a Super Bowl. Andy Reid's been coaching for a very, very long time. No issues there. Sean McVay, I love Sean McVay. No issues there. John Harbaugh, okay, he's got a Super Bowl as well. No issues. Anthony Lynn. Now, Anthony Lynn, I don't know why he is this high on the list. Now, Chargers had a phenomenal season last year, but have they won anything with Anthony Lynn? I don't believe so. And the Bears, with Matt Nagy's first year, okay? And Anthony Lynn has had multiple years now. In his first year, gets the Bears to a division title, and they are a Cody Parkey double doink away from winning a playoff game against the defending champion, the Philadelphia Eagles. And he's below Anthony Lynn. So I totally would put him above Anthony Lynn. Mike Tomlin, okay, he has also got multiple Super Bowls. You can put him there. Mike Zimmer at number 10, the Vikings head coach. I'm not sure Mike Zimmer should be above Matt Nagy either. I like Mike Zimmer. The Vikings obviously have had some recent success. They got to the title game, the NFC title game with Case Keenum. And, last year they were still above 500 at 8-7-1. But to me, I would still take Matt Nagy over Mike Zimmer. Now, again, Matt Nagy's got 1 year of experience versus these other guys. So maybe that's what, this list is taking into account, the fact that Matt Nagy doesn't have as much experience. But then you put another head coach, a first-year guy in Frank Reich, the Colts head coach, above him. And to me, I'm sorry, the Bears had a better year than the Colts did. And the Colts have a significantly better quarterback in Andrew Luck. So if you were to give Matt Nagy Andrew Luck, and I love Mitch Trubisky, the quarterback for the Bears, by the way, but he's not Andrew Luck. You don't think, Matt Nagy would be able to do just as well as Frank Reich or even better? I believe he would. Ron Rivera at 13. Yeah, he got the Panthers to a Super Bowl but to me, they've been very up and down, very inconsistent. So to me, I would absolutely have Matt Nagy above the following guys. So let's go back to the list here and take a look at the guys I am removing. I think he should be above Anthony Lynn. I think he should be above Mike Zimmer. I think he should be above Frank Reich. Even Dan Quinn, I mean, he got the Falcons to a Super Bowl. Fine, you want to put him there. Ron Rivera, you got him to a Super Bowl. Fine, you want to put him there. But to me, that puts, obviously, Matt Nagy up 3 spots at least, And you can make the argument that he's a top 10 coach. And here's the thing. The 1-year experience it's what's hurting Matt Nagy. Because to me, if you were to make a list of the head coaches you want right now, Matt Nagy, to me, is a top 10 head coach, okay? You ask yourself, okay, you'll take Belichick, Pete Carroll, Sean Payton, Andy Reid, Doug Peterson, Sean McVay, John Harbaugh, Mike Tomlin over him. But then after that, I think if you were to take, a Matt Nagy, I don't think people will call you crazy, honestly. And to me, here's the thing people don't understand about Matt Nagy. The Bears were a train wreck under what's his name that I'm forgetting? John Fox. Okay, that's how bad it was that I forgot it. I wanted to erase it from my memory of how bad the Bears were under John Fox. Matt Nagy in year 1, a very Sean Payton-esque year, comes in, changes the culture of the Bears, gets us to a new 21st century 2019 NFL offense. Okay, he gets us to a division title. And he exceeds all expectations, turns Mitch Trubisky into a Pro Bowl quarterback. There are not very many head coaches, folks, that can do what Matt Nagy did in his first year for the Bears. And I believe he will continue making these improvements and strides. You just look at Sean McVay's trajectory. I mean, you went from, making the playoffs, and eventually they got to a Super Bowl. And I believe, and I don't think I'm being crazy here, I believe Matt Nagy has that Sean McVay type of trajectory in him. I'm a big believer in him. I just believe the fact that the Bears don't get as much national media attention as some of these other teams, that reason is the reason why I believe Matt Nagy gets a little underrated, a little disrespected by NFL officials, NFL people, NFL, media, if you will. But to me, he is absolutely a top 10 head coach, and I would put him above the guys that I told you right now. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree, man. Where do you have Matt Nagy ranked in terms of NFL head coaches? I believe Matt Nagy is a top 10 NFL head coach. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below if you agree or disagree. As always, thanks for watching.